What is up there, Reject Nation? Make sure to leave a like, because today we are going to check out Dragon Ball Evolution. Yay. Oh god, why did we agree to this? But before we do that, we're going to need you boys and girls to become a lord right now!
Now you're probably thinking, isn't a lord some type of royalty?
Aye.
Well, not when you check out today's video sponsor, Established Titles!
Becoming a big Scottish laird has never been easier.
Established title packs come with at least 1 square foot of dedicated land and a nifty certificate with your unique plot number so you can look upon the exact location of your land.
They work with multiple global reforestation charities and plant a tree with every order. Plus they make great last-minute gifts.
You can officially change your name to Lord or Lady and even put it on a credit card or a plane ticket. Established Titles is running a bag sale right now.
Bagpipes.
And if you use the code REALREJECTS, you'll get an additional 10% off your order.
So go to establishedtitles.com/realrejects, oh my god.
And officially change your name to Lord or Lady today.
Put the title on a card! Oh, yeah, forgot to mention, if you really want to, full length watch along, or you sync up with the time go for Dragon Ball Evolution over at our Patreon for super sexy rejects, including everything else we have to offer. Now let's actually do the reaction. Wait, he's like crying, sweating,
And bleeding.
full of water?
And he's so hydrated right now.
I do remember Goku being pure white.
This is very, yeah, ethnically accurate.
First one to touch the ground loses. Prepare to eat dirt.
That's his that's the grandpa?
That's right. That's his
grandpa. Cool. It's like watching Upgrade.
Proto upgrade.
Oh. Oh god. Captain Marvel.
He's got... He hit his melon on some melons.
You're special, Goku.
No, I'm different. I know that, and they know that too. They push me so far that I want to explode.
Foreshadowing.
Teach me how to get the girl. Teach me how to talk to her without stumbling all over everything I say. Teach me how to be normal.
Teach me how to Dougie.
You must have faith in who you are.
Is this supposed to be like a Miyagi thing?
I think it's trying to attempt to be a Miyagi thing.
Happy birthday. Zushinchu is yours.
What is it?
It's a dragon.
It's Dragon Ball.
So what's it do?
By itself, nothing. But together, the 7 Dragon Balls will grant the holder one perfect wish. So keep it safe. Always.
Yeah, not a bullshit monkey paw wish.
Grandpa.
This is some mystical Dragon Ball.
Magical artifact. Sweet.
Oh my god.
You're gonna pay for this, Fuller. Make me pay, Geeko. Come on. Show me what you got.
Come on, average high school student Goku.
Carrie, let's go. I'm gonna be late for class.
Beauty awaits me.
The colors.
Oh, fan service. Dude, if you squint long enough, your hair's gonna go white.
It may not be accurate to the anime, but it's relatable.
I see myself in that young man. Piccolo.
Pick a scroll.
Oh.
That must be another Dragon Ball.
What?
She said be quiet, you little shit.
ひざまずいて。
is an astrological phenomenon.
Why does she need a gun?
You know, I don't know.
Superstitions have marked solar eclipses as the sign of the apocalypse. In India, for example, the eclipse symbolizes Rahu, which is caused by a dragon trying to swallow
It's very anime-like.
Goku!
Yeah. What?
What might our ancestors say about the upcoming solar eclipse?
Well, my grandfather would say, beware of the Nemics. They're an alien race that nearly destroyed Earth over 2,000 years ago.
Let's hope it doesn't happen again.
Where's the comedy record scratch sound?
Unitech. You are creepy, man.
And how long does that hairdo take you?
You are creepy.
Damn it! Did you do that?
Yeah.
Use your key.
Whoa.
You know about Key?
Just because my name is Chi-Chi doesn't make me a complete idiot.
Chi-Chi.
Fan service.
I'm not saying that Chi-Chi's a stupid name. I'm just saying that it's not normal. But normal's overrated. I'm not saying that you're stupid or overrated. I'm gonna stop now.
I'm a white guy named Goku.
I'm having a party tonight at my house.
I'll be there.
Ready to fuck you up.
Ready to brawl.
Gel. You don't see gel too often anymore. Just straight up gel.
Complete with
My name
gooey
is
sounds.
Patrick Baby. Pretty good effect.
Yeah. I want a making of on that.
Goku, happy birthday!
Aww.
Goku?
Aww.
No.
He forgot his
Grandpa's
own birthday.
he's gonna be dead.
Yeah.
He's gonna be dead.
And it's all gonna be your fault.
Made a promise that I'm not gonna fight.
Oh, don't worry, it won't be a fight.
He just poured that water out on him.
Oh man, some splash on his shoes.
Missed. Missed again.
Nice work.
Best offense, the good defense.
These guys know martial arts?
Sure. Yeah.
Look at that stunt double. What the
These slow motion gags.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Doing good.
He slid on his head. Is that, what is her name? Is she in, it's either girl in Black Lightning or the one in the new Dexter season. Either way, she's hot as hell.
Yes. Maybe that's why I cannot conjure her name.
What happened to your parents?
I don't know. But my grandpa said everything will be explained to me when I turn 18. And I'm 18.
And I forgot about my birthday with him. Yeah.
Cool.
You said it, parrot.
No. Grandpa!
You just let the candles burn all the way down on that cake. Wow.
Why even Piccolo? Just enter Piccolo. That was a cool shot.
Not bad, yeah.
A lot of people like this movie.
What? Yeah, this is an underrated gem, I think.
Something's wrong.
What?
I have to go. I'm sorry.
Goku?
I'll see you later!
That's not different at all. Every guy runs off.
is my cake around? I'm hungry from my long run over.
I didn't need anything at the party.
It has begun.
It has begun.
Goku, remember, always have faith in who you are.
What do you say?
He said, always have faith
And who you are?
who you are.
And from that day forth, Goku had given up high school parties.
I will never party again.
All 6 Dragon Balls are right here.
Definitely don't wait to see your face.
Where is it? I know it's here.
Did you kill my grandfather?
Listen, idiot. And if I did kill your grandfather, I would have shot you by now.
Wait a minute.
Somebody stole my Prometheum orb, and I'm here to get it back.
Aren't they on Shameless together?
I'm not letting anyone take it from me.
4 stars. Prometheum orb has 5 stars.
Who's the idiot? Look at it.
Bet you feel real stupid
kiss
now. Yeah.
Somebody hacked the vault, killed the guards, and stole the Dragon Ball.
Capsule Corporation, which is also the Umbrella Corporation.
How'd you know I had the Dragon Ball?
A little machine I invented. This can detect and locate the signature wavelengths emitted by the Dragon Balls.
Oh man, what an asset.
You made a Dragon Ball energy locator? Cool.
Dragon Ball Energy, DBE. Catchy name.
DPE, that's this movie's initials.
This whole thing feels like a 2000s trailer.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, where's your,
Right?
Cool.
Not a bad effect. Start a counter of every time something isn't that bad.
We're not breaking in. Door's unlocked.
All right, this girl's out of control.
It's still, entering without permission.
Nah, man, that'll hold up in a court of law.
It's not breaking in. Door was unlocked. That means anyone at any time can come
Basically
in.
an invitation.
I don't really remember the show, so it's nice to have something accurately depicted all.
That's right, man.
Bring all the memories back.
This is a good digest to get me caught back up. Just in time to dedicate my life to Super Broly.
Yes, it is Chow Yun Fat.
Thief!
Yeah.
Oh, so much cracking. Oh no!
Oh, Bulma, wrong mark.
Do you have a Dragon Ball? Bikini Quarterly?
Oh, that's a collector's edition.
Good cover.
He's a pervert.
Anybody think to check where the ominous glow is coming from?
They use stock footage from Terminator 2.
Each one has different stock footage inside.
I kept my part of the bargain. Now it's time for you to keep yours. Let's go.
If what Gohan said is true, and Piccolo is here, this wish may be the only thing that can save our world.
We'll go, but we go together.
Some great ADR in that scene.
Oh, Chow Yun Fat. Why
Why did you do
did you
this?
say yes?
What
Sure to do
dirt
bulletproof
did they
bombs,
have
man.
on you, man?
Oh my god. He hates the environment.
Shallow crane strike is the most basic of all the air bending techniques. To learn what I have to teach you, You have to become stronger!
You wanted him. Although I am beginning to appreciate the entertainment value.
All right.
Huh. If only we were in your position, Bulma. Am I right? Am I right?
Something tells me the director didn't even read the manga.
Didn't do any research at all.
I thought you said this place is secret.
Chi-Chi?
Nice.
Oh.
I heard about your grandfather's accident. I'm so sorry. The house collapsed.
What? Oh, right.
Hey, what was it that you wanted to tell me?
She just...
Nobody at home knows this, but
She's
I'm a fighter too. They just wouldn't understand.
must be an editing mistake. Common mishap in movies.
We just lost the scene where Goku shows any emotion over his dead grandfather.
I'm getting a strong signal from a Dragon Ball only 3 miles ahead.
Oh my goodness.
What is going on?
Why was this whole movie shot on a green screen?
Whoa! Need any help down there?
Nope.
Let me handle this.
Vegeta?
If you could just help me and my friends out.
For a pretty thing like you, no problemo. Yamcha, at your service. I'm gonna need some payment.
It's okay. Vegeta will show up soon.
You're nothing but a low-life bandit.
Yeah, but one with a ladder. Think it over, because after the sun comes out, it's gonna be hot, hot, hot. Hot.
They were told to deliver their lines like an anime, but shot it with no style of the anime.
Yeah. If there's one thing this director knows about anime, it's how the characters
Like
speak.
voiceover work.
We're gonna do the whole movie in voiceovers.
Enough games. We have no time to waste. How would you like to make more money than your alpha twin proof? Now you're talking, bro.
We wouldn't be able to get this Dragon Ball.
Well, everything happens for a reason, bro. Got that one from daytime TV.
The set dressing on this movie is so good.
So after we get to 7 Dragon Balls, how soon could I expect some profit?
Just casually walking through this mountain of lava.
Yeah, man. That's what it's like in wherever this movie is set.
The problem is how to get across.
Yeah, that's the problem with this movie.
It's one big metaphor.
Orcs!
Urukai.
Into the lava! That's the only way to stop them!
Good thing they're right by some lava.
Hey. We should all be so lucky.
You got this, Goku!
The floor is lava. Oh man, it's her one.
The power to prevent this is inside you.
Oh no.
Bitch.
Let her right to it. Damn it, Ada Wong.
The adventure never stops, and problems get solved at such a difficult rate.
The only chance the world has now is in Toy-San.
Toy-san.
It's gonna be good.
This movie's so boring.
This movie is a
Oh my God.
masterwork.
What do you say?
This is a masterwork, man. Don't insult my favorite movie. What are you talking about? I don't. You're crazy.
It's the only way. I'm the only one who can do it.
We will have it ready by the morning.
Namaste.
These scenes are so bad.
They don't feel like they're out of some kind of daytime soap opera.
No real urgency.
And there's no momentum. Although there's an amazing.
This is my favorite part.
Yeah.
Wait, are they just fighting each other to tournament day?
Maybe it's a flashback.
Why to the tournament if you're not gonna fight?
Yeah! Oh no, she had an ulterior motive.
Goku!
Every time he enters a room, just like nothing else matters.
Nothing's happened before or after this.
I want him to be rich.
Well, neither of us are gonna get what we wanted.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm not so bad once you get to know me.
Maybe I like bad men.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Oh, snap.
I would say for this movie to be more fleshed out and breathe better, it would need to be longer. But I also want it to be over.
Why would you even speak those words in a sentence together like that? Just putting the idea out there might happen.
But he said that I wasn't ready to learn it yet.
You are not.
This guy's awful.
He is not good. He's not good. I think he's been good in other stuff, but it's not this. I don't know how he got this role.
I'm pretty sure this guy smoked weed for every scene.
He knew well enough what was going on even then.
He's really good at playing slightly frustrated.
Yeah, man, that's the cool man's anger.
You know, my grandpa always said, in order to master my ki, I have to be at one with myself and with my enemy.
Well, that's why he's so calm. He's at one with everything.
There are 5 unlit torches in this courtyard. Every time you light a torch, you get to take one step closer to me.
What happens after I light all 5 torches?
Then you'll be standing right next to me, where I can reach you.
Set the place on fire!
Burn it all!
Ah. Man, she is so hot for him. It is ridiculous.
I know, she loves this guy.
Take one step back.
That wasn't the rules.
My game, my rules.
Now you'll never stand next to her.
It doesn't feel right. I must be missing something.
You have to make every move your own. You can do this.
I'm your mentor now.
Those are rave moves. You did it, Goku.
Wowie, that's like 4 steps.
I think the next move, it would be better to blow out all the torches.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, you even did it. You overachiever.
Why couldn't she open her locker?
That's a good question.
Isn't there a curfew in this temple?
Good night.
Oh.
Hey, you guys are up late.
Were you in your room?
She's got the Dragon Balls.
No, Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi?
How could you, Chi-Chi? Steal Dragon Balls, but you can't open a locker. Wowie!
No.
Who the hell are you?
Ha! Oh man, this movie has everything.
We'll find another way.
Somewhere Piccolo's floating in the sky. I'm pretty sure Goku can get past that.
Chi-Chi?
Chi-Chi's? Oof.
Oh, shh.
Wrong one.
Oh no, Goku.
Oh!
What? No way.
Man, that's a real bummer. What happened there, man?
She put up one heck of a fight.
Hey, it's like how we saw the Dragon Balls.
I'm so happy to see you.
I have an emotion for you, Grandpa.
It's not your time, Goku. There's much left to do.
Aw, he's good at playing slightly
How
bumped.
do I defeat Ozaru?
It's really hard, Grandpa.
What?
Kamehameha can also be used as a
There's healing
defibrillator.
powers in the Kamehameha?
Yep, it's pretty much a one-stop shop for all your needs. All-purpose spell.
Could be.
Man.
Hey, Chow. Yeah, I know you're in Hawaii, but you make like $1,000.
Can you lend some credibility to our
Enough
film?
to contain Piccolo. Good luck, my friends.
Dude, he gave him a proton pack
This is so dumb.
to help contain Piccolo. Wow. Go Malekith.
I hope you're not trying to impress me.
I wouldn't mind, but I'll settle for scaring the crap out of you.
Oh. This movie just got good.
I have to stop it before he finishes the prayer.
What? No, after. Hey man, one of them could be hurt.
Here we go. First good fight scene coming up.
It's gonna happen.
He's got his outfit.
Oh,
He took, yes.
hooray! We made it. Fans served.
I will defeat Ozaru, and I'm here to destroy you.
Defeat Ozaru.
The sound design is so bad on this movie.
Everything sounds like it was
Sound
taken from an
mixing.
audition. What? No.
He's not. Oh man.
No, bro.
I've seen him in something else I liked him, and I can't remember what them.
Oh boy.
Goku, no! I don't think Goku's there anymore.
Oh, Noku. Go in the booth and just make some noise.
Ozaru can be beaten with fists. Only with faith can you win.
Accept Jesus
With
Christ.
the faith
as your
in
Lord and
yourself.
Savior.
Every move you're on.
Special Goku.
Come on, go Super Saiyan.
First rule is, there are no rules.
Hell yeah. This is intense.
Ooh, a while since I watched the movie. I didn't care how fast-paced the plot was.
This is.
Whoever gets to those credits faster.
Can we speed this up? Just consolidate the final action scene. We know what has to happen. Yeah. Some great slide moments in this movie. People be sliding everywhere.
Right, I got her.
That was a close one.
I am Ozaru. To be at one with myself, I must be two.
Man, a whole lot happened for 10 minutes for this guy.
Yep. Come on.
I must have faith in who I am.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, you know, it was pretty cool.
It was not.
That's cool.
Not altogether uncool.
It's really the story of how his hair got big.
That's right. The volume Goku.
One wish will be granted.
One wish to rule them all.
Bigger dick.
1,000 wishes.
I compel you to come forth and grant my wish. Give life to Muten Roshi.
Everyone's hair and makeup is on point.
I had the strangest dream. I was in a place I can't describe. I felt content. Like I belonged. I was happy.
Oh.
Then your grandfather Gohan came up to me and kicked me out. Said there was a lot you still needed to learn.
He's right. I'm sorry, Master Roshi. We just weren't ready to have you leave us.
Emotionally just unprepared.
I know.
That sweet lady's butt. Notice we're missing something here?
The Dragon Balls are gone. We have to find them again.
Sequel! Hey, Chi-Chi. Sorry for kicking you in the face. I feel terrible about it. Can you tell how terrible I feel about my acting?
Really been thinking long and hard about how terrible I feel.
I don't care that you kicked me in the face. I'm just happy to see you. God, she is all about him.
Now the real Chi-Chi should walk in. What are you doing?
Sorry that I hurt you. I would never do that on purpose. It was just, I was in the heat of battle and I thought you were someone else.
It's alright. I let you hit me.
I was just too fast.
You're fast, but I let you hit me.
Oh, you kink.
You got some fun at it, you guys.
If our relationship is gonna go anywhere, we're gonna have to settle this.
50 Shades of Goku.
Come
Cool.
Oh, James Wong, you did this?
James Wong, director of the hit Jet Li action time travel multiverse movie, The One.
The One is much better than this.
Stephen Chow produced it. Is it the same Stephen Chow? It's like,
I think Stephen Chow was originally supposed to direct this, actually. Or at least they asked him to. I could see some of the wannabe style of it, but no, the One at least had good action.
yeah. That was that cool effect. That was that one effect that was kind of neat.
Oh my god,
Just get to it.
get over it.
This is the only scene in this whole movie that's moved like this. Christ's sake. Oh, what? Piccolo will return.
All right, where we begin with this movie. Okay.
What did it do right?
It.
Here's one. It set up what the Dragon Balls are supposed to do. That was clear.
Yeah.
There's one thing the movie did right.
That was fine.
Uh-huh. I'm so surprised at how this turned out. Partly because what year was this movie made? Either way, I feel like this was made far past an era. This feels like it was made 20 years before it was actually made. This feels like a late 90s, early 2000s like bargain bin movie that somehow managed to be grafted onto like the biggest anime property at the time. I guess that's why I'm surprised at how this turned out. Because
there was this lacked so much. I'm really trying to like. Because this is the kind of movie that I know has been clowned on forever. And I don't want to just like be another thing too.
You don't want to just throw.
Just be like, oh, I'm ranting about Dragonball Evolution.
Yeah.
Watch me rant.
It's not worth that.
But see, my method with doing reactions is very simple. Just reflect how a movie's making me feel, or a show, or a trailer. It's simple, right? That's all it takes for people. And I just feel like so empty.
So you took on Goku's, demeanor over the course of the movie.
Dude, he is so bad.
He's so zen.
He is
He's unaffected by anything.
He's so bad. Like, goddamn, I don't enjoy bashing on actors' performances, but halfway through I was like, wow, this guy is like not good in this movie. He's not even trying to be good, except for maybe towards the end. I don't know what is, because his approach was so inconsistent. It was either like, okay, maybe you were misguided and you went for subtle. Oh, but then other times I'm like, why are you doing this like anime delivery voice in certain scenes? So it just did not mesh whatever he was doing. And bottom line, like there's one thing with being subtle and like playing it into like the body language and the eyes. And then there are other times where I'm just like, nah, you just look dead behind the eyes, man. Like there's like nothing there.
It was just like
you're not Ryan Gosling, man.
You can't
pull this off.
You can't just pull your eyelids down a little bit and have that be the 1,000 miles to. You actually got to be like thinking about character life to do that. Yeah, everything felt like it was an audition.
Everyone felt like they were auditioning.
Yeah,
like everyone felt that way. I like Jamie Chung.
I mean, he seemed the most engaged in the scenes with her.
I mean, she was good. She's good. She's a great actress.
Yeah.
She's a great actress.
Yeah. And she just she crackles with energy, for sure.
And she brought the most life in here.
Absolutely.
I do think it's really funny how whenever... Aren't they like in the show... Like they were like childhood friends, right? And she was always smitten with him. Am I getting that correct, or am I thinking of someone else?
Yeah.
My memory is so like, ooh.
It's like,
but either way, I like every time he shows up, she's just like, drop everything. You're my life.
I'm all about you, Goku.
I am committed to you forever.
Even though we've seen the entirety of your relationship so far on screen, it seems somehow like you are just fixated on this guy who you just like finally started to talk to a day ago.
Everything falls either flat or a bit annoying. I was never like so annoyed that I wanted to turn it off. I was just annoyed enough. It just felt like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not exactly a harsh word.
Tedious?
Tedious, yes.
Yeah.
Tedious is good. Good word to describe this.
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
It did. It was like moving so fast, but I could not care about anything. That I'm like, whatever gets this movie over faster. If I can wrap it up.
Yeah.
Like the way plot points work in this are just so rushed. And it doesn't even bother me because it's so boring. Like it's boring. And I think that's the biggest insult you could do for any movie is make it boring.
Yeah.
And I can't handle boring.
Especially a movie with as broad of a lore and as colorful of a source material and as, I don't want to say high production value as this was, but clearly they wanted to throw a lot of effects at this. And so for such an effects heavy... Well, the thing, like what I mean by that is that like there's so many inexplicable green screens, like there are CG creatures and stuff, but
their sets are awful, though.
The sets are awful.
The sets are terrible.
The green screen war... The thing is, for so much of the movie, because of the awful sets, and then the green screens that look and come across very obvious and are clearly doing certain things where you have these motion issues that clash with the subjects on screen, and all those things work together to make it feel like you're watching some kind of lost episode of Power Rangers, but like way less engaging than Power Rangers even, because, and I don't know if it's, you know, maybe it's just the quality of the stream we had or something, but there are these moments where even just like the quality of the film just looked like it literally started to feel like a low budget like a Power Ranger show.
Yeah, no, it looked like that. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. It was awful. The villain Piccolo.
Oh my goodness, great. See,
I'm not even here to like talk about accuracies, right? None of that is upsetting to me because I don't remember it well enough to be, offended.
Yeah.
Piccolo is this is one of the worst villains I've ever seen. This is like a terrible, terrible villain.
Oh yeah, he spends the entire movie in his big skyship, in his bondage costume, just being grumpy and serious.
Well, he's got okay. I'm used to the cliche of male bad guy has like fucking awesome femme fatale lady who does the violence, but that's the thing though, is they usually send that character to be the hitman, while the other guy's like genius supervillain, and this guy is nothing. He's nothing. He's nothing. He's just like a dude who has a few lines.
He's a dude with a cool car who wants power.
And he crushes the house, sure, but then it makes me go, what's the point of your evil henchman if you can do that?
Yeah, what do you need? It seems like you would get everything done much more efficiently if you would just go devastate everyone until you got your Dragon
And you
Ball.
would be a villain then. You would actually be a real villain by that point if you were the one going in there killing people all the time and like you were just like a man on a mission. That would have been cool. It was like out for revenge. But there's this movie for a movie that supposedly is 7 days before the world ends, has no pulse. There's no pulse to this film.
They're like an awful version of Darkseid and Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
It's just like, because that's all he gets to do is just sort of stand around while his hench lady does all the work, and then the ending fight isn't even, something to behold, really. Like, they didn't give him anything to work with at all. And I mean, I like James Marsters, but underneath the makeup and the generic costume they put him in, yeah, it's just like, there's nothing. It doesn't go, like, there's no direction to anything.
Well, the dynamic is insanely flat between him and woman person. So flat. The way the ensemble forms feels just bizarre.
It's just perfunctory. It's just the plot is the main character, and as it moves, an ensemble happens.
Yeah. I lost track of like, wait, where are we? I don't care.
Yeah, that's a bad sign. Yeah, because I feel like even a So Bad It's Good movie sometimes will compel you to keep track. Even if it's a wild delivery of ideas or whatever, but yeah, the
Street Fighter is So Bad It's Good. Street Fighter, that is like So Bad It's Good. I really enjoy the hell out of Street Fighter. It's charming.
There you go. This is not very charming.
No, there's no fun. There's a lack of personality. Oh man, that was rough.
This feels like you watched a So Bad It's Good movie, but where most of the really endearing parts got edited out for TV, and then this is like the TNT cut you're left over with.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like even Chow Yun Fat, like, I enjoyed watching him, but I'm like, oh, what dirt did they have on you? Why is Ernie Hudson here? Why are you guys doing this? Like, I get why Justin Chatwin and Emmy Rossum, who I believe both are on Shameless together, like, I believe, like, yeah, they weren't there yet, so sure, they're in this movie. But yeah, I'm like, Chow Yun Fat, like, especially because this is borrowing from, it's borrowing from Japanese anime, but Chow Yun Fat obviously has tons of experience with combat and martial arts on the screen, so I'm like, sure. If this was approaching in any way, like, this feels like one of those adaptations that doesn't even seem like it really cared to approach trying to honor the level of what it was supposed to be. So yeah, I'm like, why? This must have looked really good on paper or something, because I can't.
I don't know about that. There's no way.
Because yeah, this feels
no way.
Yeah, like I don't know, and I don't feel like he would need to slum it like this. But you know, here we are, I guess. And it's weird because yeah, it's like everything too. It's the one thing that feels the most like an anime is the fact that pretty much everything is ADR'd, and yeah, all the delivery is stilted and animation-y.
Yeah.
You know, to a different degree, but that just makes the performances look bad on most of these characters.
When the world is at stake and yet there feels like there's no stakes at all, you got a real problem on your hands.
Yeah, it feels like nothing matters, and it doesn't even feel like there's momentum for the main plays. The whole movie is the same demeanor as Goku, pretty much.
It's like Piccolo in the post-credit scene. Like they really built it up like he's still alive. Like, oh, I've never even felt threatened by this guy.
He
didn't even seem like he had a real chance of winning ever.
No, he leaves no impression.
Scary. Yeah, he's nothing. He's nothing.
He does the requisite, you know, you killed my grandfather. Oh no, but yeah, otherwise he's just standing around being grumpy on his ship, and then at the end, you know, he wakes up and you're supposed to feel his portent, but it's the same stilty. He just kind of looks. And I can tell you're just holding for the shot.
Yeah.
You know? It's one of those where, yeah, you feel the artifice almost the entire time.
It's so flat.
Yeah.
And again, movies like this, at the end of the day, it's like, just get some cool action.
That's like, as much as I don't want to be that kind of viewer, I'm like, yeah, that's all you need for this is... That could save this entire movie.
Yeah, it's like if you have one good quality that can make the other things weirdly feel charming.
Yeah.
Like, you keep this movie exactly the same, but if the action was good, it was like competent, well done, imaginative, and then you go back to the shitty scenes.
Yeah.
Somehow those shitty scenes will feel at least like kind of charming.
Because it'll take on the charm of an old martial arts movie where the martial arts probably was actually good and the scenes were, you know, stilty or whatever, you know, like it'll, feel like a lost, you know, bargain bin martial arts gem.
Or something, I guess.
Whereas, here it just feels like a weird, like, music video mess from the 2000s.
I don't know what they were going for with this film.
Yeah, it's like nothing's established.
I have no idea what they were going for. This was like the weirdest, like, terrible crowdfund I've ever seen.
No, yeah, it feels like a crowdfunded movie, and I'm like, I can't tell where this is taking place. And I mean, I know it's a different time, but it's also just like weird to have a completely unaddressed, like, I guess
Goku white.
Yeah, why is Goku white?
Why is Goku white?
Around the end, when they're like, you know, you got to be both Goku and whatever the other, you know, werewolf entity's name is, and I'm like, both these Japanese names on this white character who I thought, again, different time, less stress in clarifying these things, but a time in which I feel like it would still stand out that this is just a white dude, and I feel like they could have even thrown in one line of dialogue saying that, like, he's mixed ethnicity or his grandfather is not his real or something. Why did they name him Goku?
It draws... Yeah, this is not like it's just different time. He's comes from a lineage of Asian people.
Yeah.
So you have to address it in some way. Like, you're calling attention to itself. Mm-hmm. Unless he's playing like an Asian guy.
Didn't you see how that informed his performance? He's clearly doing an impersonation of Asian people.
I don't know. That was really bad. That's like bum me out kind of bad. That's not even. A movie has to be so bad that you walk in expecting it to be so bad, and then somehow you still walk away bummed out.
Right now, yeah.
It's such a weird feeling.
And
it's not like I had hopes that they're like, maybe it's not as bad. Like, no, I had a feeling it'd be bad, but I was like, oh no, I'm not even like enraged. I'm just bummed, you know.
Yeah, you wanted to have some fun with this.
Like, does this have a cult following for being like amusing? Because I don't even see how they could reach that standard.
Yeah, I mean, I could maybe fathom how it could, but it doesn't seem to have enough uniquely terrible. I feel like in this aftermath here, sitting here, just thinking about it, I feel like I was just told a story by a kid.
No, I feel like it was crowdfunded by some filmmaker's dad.
My son has this idea for the show he really likes, and we're gonna make it ourselves.
Oh, you got the Dragon Ball property, yeah, but my son wants to direct, so let him direct it.
Let him direct. He's got a lot of ideas.
I know that's not the case.
Yeah.
It's James Wong with a G. Okay, you know, I want people to know in case you're only listening. It's Wong with not Wan. Wong. And it's funny because both Asian directors are ones are much more superior. Right?
Yeah. Hey.
Don't just compare the Asians.
Shitty words about the one, all right?
The one is good. That's not good. That's entertaining.
But
that's a good example of what I'm talking about.
Yeah. There are enough character scenes with good actors that kind of work enough that the cool ass crazy action, he holds it all together.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
And your edgy ass soundtrack. Yeah. Oh wow.
They're all floating and stuff. It's stupid but cool.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And this does not approach any of that enjoyability whatsoever.
It still has a one fight with the two Jamie Chungs.
That's kind of neat, I guess.
I mean, it did it better in the one.
It did it better in the one, and there were even more people to deal with. Like, it would be harder to do. And I think the one, that was what, 2001? Like, I feel like that was before this movie.
It was like right after Matrix, that movie.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like, because I don't have a great frame of reference for all of Dragon Ball Z. And so I'm not sitting here thinking to myself like, man,
what an insult to the show.
What an insult to the show.
It's just a bad movie.
Yeah, I'm
like,
sitting here
it's
going
a bad movie.
You know, like, I'm the kind of viewer where it's like, there are characters I know the names of who didn't show. There's no Krillin, there's no, Vegeta or Frieza or any of those things. But it's one of those where I do feel like, as much as they have the Kamehameha, they do like the bare minimum of the requisite stuff. It does feel like they didn't even really go out of their way. Like the collecting the Dragon Balls, even though that is the plot, like feels so kind of backseat, and I feel like you could have had a couple actual like friggin' power blasty. This feels kind of like the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, he wrote Final Destination. It's a good one.
Oh hey, see, there you go.
I like his work on. I see his name a lot. American Horror Story. I
Yeah.
like his work on American Horror Story quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. It's
the
like
list is pretty small for what I like from him.
Seems like he's a better collaborator, perhaps, than like a full-on auteur.
It's like maybe not. It's like going here like there's got to be like a lot of great things. I'm like, oh no, there's not a lot of.
I mean, this dude also has a
he directed
famous...
Final Destination too.
Yeah,
and 3, yeah.
Didn't he do Megan is Missing? Because that's a movie I think he wrote and directed, which is like no.
Don't see it on here. Megan is Missing?
I'm pretty sure it was the same guy who works on American Horror Story, and I believe he is an Asian man, so it's not
Is
James
it called
Bond.
Megan is Missing?
I'm pretty sure it's Megan is Missing. Because that is, either way, that is like a famously really bad movie with like a lot of intent behind it. So, like, I guess...
Michael Goy.
Okay, never mind.
Racist.
I am a racist.
Racist proof. Hey, do you want to play Goku?
I have been training my entire life to be able to play Goku.
But Michael Goy, I see why you got confused. Michael Goy's also worked on American Horror Story.
There we go.
A bunch.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So not as bad as that then, but yeah, I mean this doesn't speak to the level of work I've seen James Wong be able to handle. But yeah, it's like it doesn't even have enough of like the surface. It doesn't utilize the surface level Dragon Ball Z stuff enough to.
No, there's no panache.
Yeah, there's no
zest.
Yeah, and it's like
flat. It's flat.
And there are moments where part of me was like, I can't tell if it's even intentional, but there are times where it feels like the movie is trying to behave like anime. And, there are
the delivery, definitely.
The delivery, and there are a couple of moments, like, in the way that it attempted to handle humor, especially, like, when they're meeting Chow Yun Fat and things like that. I was like, for moments when you squint, you're like, okay, this does feel like it has this. Oh, and in the classroom, that was what made me think of it, where the background melts away and she's in the field and, you know, he's like fantasizing about her. And I'm like, okay, this seems like one small instance in this movie that feels like a direct choice that's trying to get somewhere maybe a little interesting, because even, you know, back when this was made, it was less even prominent than it is now to recreate that style live action.
Yeah, see, the high school stuff was more entertaining.
Yeah, and then it feels like once it got to the actual attempting to be Dragon Ball Z stuff, it got less anime-like as it went.
Well, it does, even anime-like is such a broad term. It doesn't feel like it's trying to be the anime style that Dragon Ball was.
Yeah.
If anything, they're just kind of going for like generic anime.
Generic, yeah, just
anime and choices that might make you think of an anime, you know?
Yeah. And it's kind of like Mortal Kombat in that way too, where like all of the new Mortal Kombat movie has better fights and at least is better constructed overall,
and
but there's
entertaining gore.
Yeah, there is entertainment value to be had. There's at least one fun character to watch, maybe even a couple. But that movie has that thing where you feel like by the end, like you kind of didn't see Mortal Kombat, like you did, but it's all building up to, you know, maybe next time we'll do the tournament.
Yeah.
And this kind of felt like that too, where it's like, yeah, you get the Dragon Balls together and he makes a wish and all that, but it really feels like, you know, the real heft of what these battles are and the conflicts of this world. We'll do that next time. Super Saiyans and all that shit, we'll get into that later. Like, he didn't even get blonde hair.
Well, yeah,
I had one expectation.
I wasn't even sure what the journey was that Goku was going on. Like, what he had to grow into, why he had the suit and had to learn the Kame. I think I mean, usually it's like a character has to have some type of physical journey. But really it's about who they will change into by the end of the movie. And I'm like, this guy's like seem to have like a real lack of faith in himself, because they keep saying like, believe in yourself,
Yeah.
Goku. And I'm like, I don't really get much inner conflict from you of a guy.
Fine.
You seem like pretty confident.
Yeah.
Like, you know, anytime you have a pickle, anytime you have a pickle to get out of, you seem like you get out of there pretty fast.
Yeah,
Like you handle the situations really fast.
You're neither over nor underconfident, and like at the high school party when you let all those dudes beat themselves up and you're like head sliding across the car, it seems like you believe enough when the time calls for it.
Like they're looking for the Dragon Ball. I don't know. It was terrible. Like I could give two shits about the main character, and it was just so.
Well,
this whole thing felt like just. Like it was dragging its feet.
Dragging its feet.
That was my pickle one, but yeah.
It's okay. Let me have this.
It's just dragging its feet through the whole thing. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, he's training through the whole movie. I guess that's his arc. Is eventually.
What does he train into? A guy who can do the Kamehameha? That's what it turns into.
Yeah, him being upside down in the truck bed and him moving the orange and all that other shit. It's just
you're not good enough, Goku. It wasn't even like really building up to that. Like I wasn't even sure why we just kept cutting back to some of this mundane tasks for Goku's personal life. I'm just like, just find the Dragon Balls and get this over with.
I mean, yeah. There's so many places where this could have gone wrong, and part of me doesn't. I don't want to put a blame on any particular place because this whole movie could have been better. But I was also like, man, it doesn't seem as though this guy did much home. I feel like you could bridge some of these gaps with a little homework.
Yeah,
a little pathos, you know, with a little.
Maybe he's like, I didn't want it to influence too much of my style, you know. I'm like, what style? What do you mean? This is like some terrible TV Power Ranger shit. This is not good. And not charming like Power Rangers either.
No.
No fun. Look, guys, we're ending this. We're done. I don't want to talk about this movie anymore.
It's already been too much.
I'm so tired of talking about it.
Yeah.
This is the first movie reaction where I had only like a tiny positive thing to say, and frankly, half of why I think she's good is because I also find her just incredibly attractive, you know? So, like
that's
one factors in for my viewing experience, but she's also like, no, I would say even more than that. She's actually like one of the only actors in this movie that seems to strike a charming tone. And yeah, she's the only one who does, where everyone else is just so boring or weird, and even Chow Yun Fat's kind of annoying.
Yeah. And yeah, she actually kind of coalesces. She doesn't look like she's in a costume. Like obviously in a costume and wig.
The writing is shit, but she brings a lot of like natural, sincere charm, and she seemed to have the right something or another.
Right pitch for this.
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't like trying to be heavy,
and she wasn't.
Nor was she mocking the material.
Yeah.
It was just right. She did good. Way to go, Jamie Chung. This is your standout performance, Jamie Chung.
MVP of the movie, Jamie Chung.
Did it. You're great in Dexter too. Right? Let me make sure I'm not racist.
Yeah. You each get one.
Fuck. Oh no, it's not her. No, I do think it is her. But I can't remember if Jamie Chung is the one who played oh maybe. No, it is her. Oh, thank Christ.
Damn.
Yes, I remember her in Gotham. She was great. Absolutely beautiful. still good looking in that show.
It's okay. I'm sure one of the choices made during this movie was, hey, Jamie Chung, very appealing, very attractive, and hey, that choice is evident in the movie. So hey, that's another thing this movie did all right.
Jamie Chung. She's been around, like, seen her in so many things. And who is the one in fucking? She's in Sucker Punch. It's one of the movies we want to watch.
Dude, let's watch Zack Snyder's Sucker Punch by Zack Snyder.
Who's the girl on Black Lightning?
Chantal Thuy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, good pull, John.
Thanks. Yeah. I learned her name from you.
That's right, she temporarily followed us.
Mm-hmm.
And then she
that 3-month window expires. She's like, I'm out.
They're not covering Black Lightning anymore.
I can't follow you guys out. Gotta keep it within the family.
Alright, let's do a Patron. Mark Leach, I am just discovering that you are back on our Patreon page, Mark.
Welcome.
It's good to have you back.
Shout out this white guy for this white guy movie.
Because you know what, man? This was a boring movie, but you're not boring at all, Mark.
No, you're the real Goku.
You have a big heart and soul, man. All the messages we used to exchange with each other. 2 paragraphs of those messages are more exciting than 90 minutes of this movie. I want everyone to know that. It's all because of the insane words of wisdom Mark Leach always has to offer our way. It's great to have you back. I want you to leech onto my heart.
Ooh.
Fill me with love. Fill me up.
Mark his words.
Be my buttercup, Mark Leach.
Ooh, yeah.
Mark
Leach. Be my buttercup. Leach, you and me, I beseech thee.
Stop showing off. Stop showing off. You're starting to reach here.
Hey, you subverted my expectations.
Yeah.
There.
Boom.
It's good, man.
Boom. Screech.
Oh. Screech. Breach.
All right, we're way done, Mark. But thanks for being here, dude. It's May. I hope you enjoyed Multiverse of Madness. If not, well, hey, it's better than this movie.
It's better than this
So good to have you back, Mark. I love you more than anyone in your actual surroundings loves you. I want you to know that I'll betray you in a heartbeat. Me, I'm the only friend you got out there, Mark.
So watch your back, Mark.
Watch your back, man.
You can't even trust me. It's only him.
Only me, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, can't trust those people, man.